Chemical Exposure in Consumer Products by Rebecca Proctor. Introduction to Chemical Exposure in Consumer Products. As consumers in the United States of America, we purchase products for our children, our home, and ourselves. Many of us are unaware that the products we purchase can be hazardous for our health, causing health issues such as disruption to the body's endocrine system, which is our messenger system, developmental issues, cancers, infertility, and neurological and behavioral problems. These products contain EDCs or endocrine disrupting chemicals which cause the above health issues. Endocrine disruption chemicals. Endocrine disrupting chemicals, or EDCs, and potential EDCs are mostly man-made, found in various materials such as pesticides, metals, additives, or contaminants in food and personal care products. Exposure occurs when food is ingested through dust and water, inhalation of gases and particles in the air, and through skin. They can also be passed from a pregnant mother to her unborn fetus. One of the most common types of EDC is bisphenol A or BPA. BPA. BPA is a chemical used to harden plastics. Commonly found in baby bottles, water bottles, both disposable and reusable, the lining of canned food, and receipt paper. More than 90% of us have BPA in our bodies right now. We get most of it by eating foods that have been in containers made with BPA. It's also possible to pick up BPA through air, dust, and water. BPA risks include effects on the brain and behavioral problems, cancer, heart problems, and there is a current study on the connection between BPA and obesity, diabetes, ADHD, and many others. Research is now being funded by the federal government into the risks of BPA. There are currently no restrictions on the use of BPA in consumer products. Some manufacturers have found support from the FDA after stopping the use of BPA in baby products and canned food. Some states and cities have also set laws restricting or banning the sale of certain products containing BPA. What can consumers do? Find products that are BPA-free. Look for infant formula that is BPA-free. Choose non-plastic containers for food. Do not heat plastic that could contain BPA. Throw out all chipped or cracked plastic products. Use fewer canned foods and more fresh or frozen. Avoid plastics with a 3 or a 7 recycle code on the bottom. Are there alternatives to BPA? There are two common alternatives to BPA found in consumer products, BPS and BPF. Just because these chemicals are used in consumer products to make them BPA-free doesn't mean they are a safer option. Many BPA-free products are just as bad, if not worse, than those with BPA. One study found that BPS is an alternative used in BPA-free bottles, had the same harmful effects on the body, including negative effects on estrogen and the thyroid hormone system. Even worse, the cocktail of these chemicals together is doing even more damage to the body. 81% of consumers have detectable levels of BPS in their bodies. Bottom line, avoid plastic bottles and food containers that include all of these EDCs. In conclusion, pay close attention to the consumer products purchased for your family. Make sure to do your research on the labeling of your products. Try to avoid reusable plastic bottles and containers. Don't always rely on the BPA-free products to be safer. And be aware of your world around you and properly dispose of plastics and trash.